everybody. Man, I took an Uber here today, and let me tell you, I am struggling to understand that concept as a business still. Because when I was a kid, my mom told me two things. Never, ever meet strangers on the internet, and never, ever get in a stranger's car. And now, not only am I getting in a stranger's car, I am summoning that stranger directly from the internet, paying, and then tipping them for their services. Has anything else done a complete 180 like that since I was a kid? Is the Dare Lion running around going like, kids, never buy drugs. For more than $10 a gram. Those prices are outrageous. You never want to pay on that. The whole Uber process just makes me so anxious. You know, because after the ride's over, not only do you rate the driver's performance, but the driver rates you. I'm not excited to be around the people I know. I gotta start impressing strangers now? I actually checked my passenger rating the other day. I'm sitting pretty at 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, certified 100% fresh. When I saw that, I was so excited. I was like, this is quantifiable proof that someone out there likes me. That's going right on the fridge. And I figured out that I've now realized that there's actually a system, guaranteed proof you get 5 stars every single time. The 5-star system, if you will. And I've devised that it's actually really simple. Just show the vaguest form of interest in whatever the driver is talking about, and you will get that 5 stars. I was in an Uber once, and this guy pulled up in a red car, and we start talking, and he says, I'm from Uzbekistan, which as it turns out is not the country from Aladdin. It's actually this country right below Russia. And I'm like, Uzbekistan, wonderful country, great people, love Uzbekistan. And the biggest problem with that is that I know nothing about Uzbekistan. I have written a conversational check that my complete lack of knowledge cannot catch. But the guy's so inspired, he's like, someone you know about Uzbekistan? I'm like, oh yeah. I'm reading the Wikipedia page in the car. I'm like, I love Uzbekistan. And it's 12 provinces. And it's secular, unitary, constitutional republic. This guy is so taken, he starts saying more things. And the thing about Uzbekistan being right below Russia is that it was under the Soviet Union. And this guy who's like 40-something tells me, oh, it's so great to meet someone who knows about Uzbekistan. I miss when it was under the Soviet Union. Capitalism has completely ruined the country. I'm like, okay, so it turns out the car wasn't the only thing that was red. So, and I'm no communist, but if you remember the procedure of the 5-star system, then you know what I have to say next. So I'm sitting in the back of that car and I'm thinking, am I really going to say that I'm a communist for a 5-star passenger rating from this random Uzbek? And the answer to that question, yes. So the guy's like, you're a communist? And I'm like, yeah, dude. Communism's in vogue now, it's hip. Check out this friend's J. Crew catalog. It's popular. It wouldn't be the first time an old trend's come back. It seems like a lot of old trends are coming back now. Like Polaroid pictures, mom jeans, Nazis. Didn't expect that last one to come back. Did not expect that last one to come back, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of countries that got laws against saying or doing Nazi stuff. And I've always wanted to see what that interaction is like when a policeman arrests a Nazi for just doing their thing. The police officer's like, you know, I'm actually gonna have to arrest you for doing that. Nazi's like, whoa, you can't arrest me for saying what I think. What is this, Nazi jerk? Oh. You got me there. The cops just have to deal with that stuff sometimes. I'm normally nervous around the police even though I'm white and non-threatening. But the only kind of police officer I'm actually not afraid of is bike cops. Because how am I supposed to take a bike cop seriously? That's like maybe one step above a meter maid. I'm more threatened by large groups of Girl Scouts than I am by bike cops. But like, at least if I run, you know, like a bike cop can catch me. No excuse for the Segway cop. It's hard for me to take Segway cops seriously because, come on, like, I'm the guy I'm entrusting to uphold the delicate balance between law and order and anarchy chooses a vehicle the max speed of which is 7 miles an hour. I've gone faster on a Razor scooter. I've always wanted to commit a crime where the only police officer nearby is a Segway cop, which, based on my understanding, is like the Billy Baldwin of law enforcement. So like I would go into like a mall or something, like I rob it, Nick's on the news, news reporter would say something like, "A robbery occurred at Paradise Valley Mall today. The criminal actually escaped into his car before the Segway cop on duty was able to apprehend the suspect. The key moment," the officer said, "in the criminal's escape was when the criminal realized that he had a car and that the cop was riding a Segway." But even if the cop did catch me, I think it'd be not that bad. I'm like a nice person to ride with, because at the end of the day, I'm a 5-star passenger. Thanks so much, everybody. My name's Tristan Brown.